you rapping your parents, man, that's dope that your parents is down with it, because then that, you know what that do as a kid, that goddamn unlock a whole another confidence. Man, you got both your parents.
What's crazy is even with Pops, you know, him being a preacher, he started preaching when like 95. So even then, when they were, you know, they understood that we was kids, man. So, and we liked what was popular and on TV. So even when they would catch me, or watch me listening to this secular music, man, they ain't never ever judged me or never told me. They wasn't the type of parents like, cut that off or not in this house. It was never that.
See, I feel like there's a lot of wisdom in that, because if they did, number one, it's not like they're going to stop you, a youngin, from doing what you wanted to do, number one. And number two, the fact that they were able to nourish that energy when they did, you know, that right there is establishing, you know, confidence. That's establishing
that's what I was saying. Because especially as a rapper, like, you feel me, as an artist, like that dude, that unlock a whole nother, because I know people, and I come from the other side to where, like, you don't have what people embrace it at first. Like, it might take a minute.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if they even embrace it at all. So, like, bro, that is, and I know. So you growing up, bro, they like, okay, boom, you able to rap or whatever like that. You have brothers. You speak on your brother. Was your brother rapping with you? Or?
Well, see, my brother-in-law. When I say my brother.
Got you. So okay.
I only got one sibling, and that's my sister.
Okay.
My older sister, she 4 years older than me, so. But I mean, yeah, man, it's kind of like one of them things with me, man. Growing up, I look at it like I was blessed, man, for sure. I hear a lot of people talk about their side of the story. They tell how they came up with, how their parents acted about certain things.
Right.
I don't have that story, bro. Like, I don't have that rough, or it was hard for me to get accepted. I can honestly tell you that even if I didn't turn out like this, or if I had another little path or wanted to do, my parents would have accepted. However,
that's
like Super Mario, I jumped on the platform. I always keep it P, capital P like fat form. I brought a couple people with me, we came to talk shit. Like pennies on the strings, we gon' make a lot of sense. We talk a lot of shit, but we make a lot of sense. We talk a lot of shit, but we make a lot of sense. We talk a lot of shit, but we make a lot of sense. We get pennies on the strings, gotta make a lot of sense. I'm in all black mode.
You dropped that thing
on
the award show. So what made you want to drop it then, bro?
Man, just honestly, this is the truth. I wanted to drop my whole album, bro. I got an album ready. But the closer I got to it, I was like, nah, because I got into a little situation with a little label or whatever, ULOV Entertainment. And we got an album ready too. Matter of fact, me and the bro got like 2 done.
Who is we? Who is bro? Go ahead, elaborate.
Okay, all right. ULOV Entertainment, man. It's a label out of Virginia, man. And but his people down here, they moved down here, so he's in Alabama now. But the rest of the label is still up there. Yeah, you know, the boss man CT. He still lives up there. He runs the whole thing from VA. But my homeboy Steph Eclipse, he kind of introduced me and him. Me and CT. So we started politicking, chopping it up, and he was just like, man, hey, let's do something.
Now, is this the collective that you were talking about whenever we did the?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. All right, now it's all coming together now. I got you.
Absolutely. And I wanted to like put a whole album out, bro. But the closer I got to it, and knowing that it wasn't gonna be what I wanted to put out, because I wanted something from Dem Boyz. That's the name of our rap group.
Got you.
I wanted that to drop, because we got videos, we got visuals, we got everything ready to go.
Right.
But you know, you got to do it right. So all your paperwork and everything got to be laced up and right when you drop, man, because you ain't got no time for no funny business.
Yes, sir.
So it wasn't gonna be ready to drop. So I was just like, man, I gotta have something in hand when I go down here to this award show. I could drop this album, but I know I can go harder than this. Like Like, I don't want to drop no album and know I could have rapped harder. It's like, this is not even it, right? Absolutely. This is not. So I just put, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, I've just put the songs that's not gonna be on the album. I put them together and dropped it.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah, so just
all of this material is getting used.
For sure. Because listen, just because something don't make an album, don't mean it's not, worthy of being listened to. It don't mean, especially because look, if you are an artist, right, and you make art, right, once the art is made, it is no longer up to us how the art will be received. So at the bare minimum, I feel like you should put it out, especially if it's something that you put time, effort, energy, and some spirit into. It's like, yeah.
I just decided to drop that thing, and the one we was talking about earlier, the one I produced the beat to, my brother raps. He raps. So the real song, he's on the third verse of it. On the one y'all heard, I'm just talking through the last verse.
You talking about Chosen One?
Yeah.
Got you.
It's actually a feature on it.
Okay, yeah. So, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, exactly.
So hold on. So you got a brother who raps?
Yeah, we got a whole group.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Hold on, bro.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
That's a sign. They got that weed, baby. Slow it down, boy. Hey. I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to smoke this whole damn thing.
Look at him, man.
For real, bro. The way I'm feeling. But nah, man. What up, Cash?
What's happening?
How you been, bro?
Man, I'm chilling.
Glad to see you make it here, bro.
Yeah, man. I had to pull up.
How your day was today, bro? Like,
it's whatever, bro. It's whatever. I mean,
I'm just warming up. You feel
chaotic as usual. I mean, bro, listen, my life is always. I'm always like I'm like a nomad. I'm always here, then I'm there, then I'm here.
Tell us about it, man.
I mean, but between like Soul Carnival, Swanglish, that's one of my other groups. The Gospel Collective. I got the gospel group called The Collective. Okay. We just did a revival yesterday in Huntsville. I was in his neck of the woods. Yeah. And then it's like I'm doing the studio session thing. You know what I'm saying? Session work here and there, and there's random little jazz gigs that pop up. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, I have to dust off the saxophone to pay a light bill.
Making beats for me.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I mean, I'm just. It's a busy time right now, but I'm not complaining because this is what I asked for. So I'm not.
Yeah. You got motion. That's what's up.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that today, man. You said something perfect, bro. Like, and this gonna bring up a little question I'm gonna ask both of y'all today. Just thinking about that, bro, like, we be having, I got a lot on my plate as well, bro, running the podcast, being an artist. I just started substituting now, bro. I got 2 jobs.
Yes, sir.
So, like, now I'm just all over the place, bro. But, I don't complain about it because I also been on that other side where I had so much time on my hand. I'm like, man, I need to do something. I'm finna be out here in trouble, bro.
Yes,
you feel? Because I got too much time on my hands. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Man.
And the way my mind set up, bro, I have to be doing something, bro. Because I'm gonna be doing something. You feel me? Like,
that's real.
So
that's
real.
Real.
Like, I just look at it as a blessing, though. Like, it really is a blessing to be busy, bro. Because like you're one of God's soldiers that He's able to work through. You feel what I'm saying? He can't work through everybody the same way.
Come on,
like, you feel what I'm saying? So like,
that's a fact.
if you busy, bro, don't complain about it. For one, He ain't put too much on your plate that you can't handle, bro. It's all I be thinking I'm busy till I meet somebody else, and they be damn 2 times busier than me. I'm like, damn, bro.
I'm sitting up here listening to my man. Man, that sounds crazy.
You think you busy until you find somebody else. No. So it's all a blessing, bro. Like, it's a blessing, bro, just to be able to say you doing that shit. Because like I say, if picking out of the 2, I'd probably rather be busy than to have too much time.
Yeah, for sure. 100%. 100%.
That just mean you occupied, bro. And you living in purpose, bro.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Living in purpose, man.
Yep. Man,
we in the building. Hey, man. Welcome back to Making a Lot of Sense. It's your boy, Tonyo the Great. You know I wouldn't be in here if I wasn't feeling great. And if I didn't have some great people surrounded by me, man. Hey, man, we been in here chopping it up, man. I know y'all been wondering who I have in here with.
Who are these people?
Well, if you goddamn gonna listen to it wasn't in the episode number, but I just dropped it as the title. But if you listen to the episode of us being at the award show, then you would already know, man.
Yes,
These are
sir.
some familiar faces, bro. Familiar sounds, familiar voices.
Absolutely,
I got my homie Cash Cotton in the building, and
Man,
like I
it's a
said,
pleasure to be
man,
here, man.
y'all know, y'all remember Cash from the award show episode, man. He was doing all the hosting, holding it down. I appreciate you, man. I got
yes, sir.
even though that was your first time, I'm glad you're here because I'm gonna tell you this on camera, bro. Even though that was your first time, a lot of people, like, you got a lot of good reviews from that.
Oh, that's
bro.
what's up.
Like,
That's
a lot of
what's
people
up.
couldn't even tell that was your first time, bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's what's up.
and I know we had an issue with the camera and everything.
My bad, bro. My bad. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying, I said that to say, bro. Like, it still was good though. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it still made for a good ass episode.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
If y'all, so if you didn't listen to that, I encourage you to go check that out, man.
For sure.
My other brother right here next to me, C.Strong the Bloodline.
Indeed, man.
How you doing, my
I'm
boy?
doing great, man. I'm blessed, man. I'm down here in Gaston, man, with y'all boys.
Okay, pushed up on us.
Yeah, I took a little drive, man, and it's worth it, man.
About
Yeah.
2 hours, what?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
About an hour 40.
Okay.
Other side of the area code.
Yeah, for sure, man.
What's y'all area code number?
It's 256.
For real?
Yeah, it's the
It's
same.
stretched all the way out like that?
Yeah.
Man, ain't it, man? It's jump crazy,
Yeah.
man.
All the way to Florence.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They border Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Damn,
All of them.
I'm learning
It's all the
something
way
today
up.
then. I'm
Yeah.
learning something
Still
today.
256. So
Okay. Well, look, we got 256 in the
building.
building. One of Alabama's,
Oh,
In the
two
building.
of Alabama's, three of Alabama's.
Yes, sir. Yes,
very
sir.
own. Even though we from 3 different cities, bro. We in here, but like I said, bro, I got my boy C.Strong the Bloodline in here, aka CurtDawg.
that's me, man.
CurtDawg, yeah,
CurtDawg.
my boy.
Indeed,
I'm
that's me,
finna
man.
introduce him properly, man. Just give me a second, bro. But CurtDawg, man, I go ahead while I'm pulling this up. I'll go ahead and tell you how I met, bro. I met him at the award show, of course. We sitting up there, and keep in mind, I ain't even tell you this, bro. I told Paperman this, but I ain't tell you this, bro. But me and Cash, we didn't know what we were doing, bro. Like,
At all.
cause they had us just up
At
there,
all.
like they just said, "Here you go."
Man, look, this
Like-
what was so crazy about it. Oh, I forgot her name. Shout out
Who?
to that sweet little old lady who was helping us out, looking out for us, bro.
They just threw y'all to
Miss-
the wolves?
There was
is
a
it
lady.
Robin?
I think it was.
Robin.
Shout out
Miss Robin.
Miss Robin that
Yeah,
work
Miss
at the
Robin.
Bessemer Civic Center. I love you to death.
Hey, yeah. If it wasn't for Miss Robin, bro,
She was looking out because like as
Man,
like artists
just
were
as y'all was
walking out.
confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, just as much y'all was confused walking up, like didn't know where to go.
Yeah.
we was just as confused as y'all was, bro.
Yeah.
like
So they just threw y'all to the wolves.
Yeah,
Cause man, shout out to Zeus, man. Again, I
Oh,
talked
yeah,
about
facts.
this on paper
Facts.
on the episode with Paper Man. You can vouch, bro. Ain't no shade to Zeus, bro, at all, bro. Cause Zeus ran an amazing episode,
Absolutely.
like amazing show. You feel me? But that man was coordinating by himself, bro.
Yeah,
You feel
for
me?
sure.
Like, so and that's
That's
too big of
hard,
a man. That's too big of an event to do by yourself, bro.
Absolutely.
I was there at what was it, 11,
Yeah.
12 almost, something like that, 11 or 12.
Bro, it was
somewhere-
11. It was
I was
like
there
11.
at 11 in the morning, bro, and I seen that man from the time I left. He did not sit down, bro.
I'm gonna tell you something else that's crazier. They had an industry conference the day before.
What?
So they held a little industry conference, right? So we went there, right? This dude is coordinating that and got all the people that was gonna be, on the mic for the conference and doing all that. So he in and out of that thing because he going back and forth to the park.
Oh wow.
Because he doing a back to school giveaway for something else, man. The dude be.
Hey man, what we just say?
The dude
When you
be
think you
moving.
busy, shit.
The dude be moving.
Yeah,
bro.
man. Shout out to
Zeus
Mr.
be moving
Zeus,
around.
bro. Shout
yeah,
out,
for
man.
sure.
Good brother, bro. But
For sure.
yeah, I say all that to say, bro. We was up there freelancing. Like,
Oh, yeah,
you feel me?
yeah,
So we just
absolutely.
posted up what we could post up. And crazy thing about it, bro, that lighting, we had the perfect area because that lighting that y'all seen up there,
Yeah.
that shit was not like that when we
At
was up there.
all.
That shit was
At
lit.
all.
Like it was lit up there for like
Yeah.
a whole. And see, we thinking all them people that was outside, like as you coming up the steps, the DJ, the little podcast people, and we thinking they whole time they supposed to be in there with us. Low key.
Right. Yeah, no, because like the way it was set up, ideally would have been able to accommodate, plenty of people.
Right.
One of the issues we were running into is I need an outlet for the interface. Number one, right. Number two, once the light, we finally found a nice little corner. And then we had to stop doing interviews because they started doing
gospel
music.
The music is gospel.
Yeah. So it was a crazy.
So how many interviews you get in, bro?
Man, we got 20.
We got
that whole.
So that whole house. Okay, so y'all had
about like 20.
So there's a bunch on.
Yeah.
Dang, man.
Yeah, it was a bunch.
And then we had people. Yeah, there was a few people we didn't get because.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had.
You were one of the first ones, if I.
Yeah, you were. You were one of the first ones.
That's what's up.
Yeah, you were one of the first ones. But yo, man, you can't.
Time, bro.
No, you can't. Hey, bro had my color on. I was like, yeah, we gotta get him. Cause he had that red on, bro. Remember, he came through sharp. I was like, yeah, bro, we gotta get bro on. You feel me? Yeah, man. So, yeah, I think I'm supposed to be pulling up the damn thing. We talking, man. I got you, bro. Just ask him another question.
No, I can get it. I want to know. Okay, what is growing up in Newmarket? What does that look like? What is that like?
That's a good.
It's
I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see if you was as country as I am. Is what I'm trying to do.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah,
like I told him, it's what you make it. Because, we from the sticks, right?
Yeah.
So it could be the most peaceful, it could be the most peaceful place on the earth.
Yeah.
Or you can find all the trouble you looking for. You know what I'm saying? So, but for me, it was peaceful, man. It's just a good vibe, man.
Absolutely.
It wasn't too much of a struggle, man, but, you don't see that when you got good parents.
Yeah, for sure.
Really grinding.
So you had both of your parents?
I had my mother and my father, my whole ride, bro. They still both alive.
That's a blessing. Amen to that.
And you told me off cam, you sent your bio in. Your dad's a pastor. Retired.
Whoa, hold on now.
He was.
Rewind.
He just retired. He had to retire a little while back, man. He dealing with some health stuff, man. Matter of fact, this year he had a little prostate cancer surgery. But man, he a G, man. So,
right.
My father going through the same thing right now.
He a G. So he getting through it, man. But, he was a pastor for years, like 20-something years.
You catch a shot to church out if you remember?
Ebenezer, man. It was Ebenezer Missionary Baptist Church in Big Cove, Alabama, Berkeley, Alabama. I don't know if you know nothing about that. Now that's kind of like going toward the Scottsboro way, like a little bit. Ebenezer Missionary Baptist Church is where my daddy was the pastor at. For years. It's like going towards New Hope.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about. I got half the.
Is the church still up?
Oh yeah.
I got half the mind to call my pops right now because I feel like Ebenezer is ringing a bell in my head. Because
knowing my daddy, man.
You gotta understand, like my parents were, like the church musicians in Jackson County, like the black church musicians. So like, I've probably been in and out of little revivals and funerals, weddings. I didn't, growing up, I was always under them, and so at some point, it's a good chance we could have crossed paths. Absolutely. But I don't want to, say it if I got it mixed up with some other church because I'm bad about that.
Right.
It's a good chance for sure. Knowing my daddy, man.
Yeah.
So what was that like growing? Man, hold on. Let me stop getting ahead of myself.
So you a preacher's son?
Let me go ahead and introduce bro.
Absolutely.
Like I said, man, C.Strong Bloodline, aka CurtDawg.
CurtDawg, man,
is a fellow founding member of the legendary North Alabama rap duo, The Bloodline. A 16-year veteran of the Alabama independent music scene. Damn, that's a hell of a accomplishment right there. And a 4-time Alabama Music Award nominee. The son of a legendary basketball player turned pastor, Curtis Strong Jr., CurtDawg, began skipping school to produce beats in 2001.
That's a fact.
Before changing his life at 19 and deciding to follow his faith, CurtDawg ran the streets and hustled as a teenager. In 2009, he and his brother-in-law, D. Harden, a.k.a. Is That Trucial, released their debut Bloodline album, God's Book of Rhymes, and began to travel across North Alabama and Southern Tennessee, showcasing their rap abilities, gaining a loyal following in the process. In 2011, C.Strong Bloodline released his first solo mixtape, The Monkey in the Middle, and has released 6 solo projects to date. One of which, No Clones in Heaven's 2, Deluxe Edition, was nominated for Album of the Year, at the 11th Annual Alabama Music Awards Show this past year. C.Strong Bloodline joined ULOV Entertainment and the musical group Dem Boyz. CurtDawg has a versatile style filled with his faith, his failures, and spiritual beliefs, raw, uncut, and unbiased on political deception as he seeks to bring awareness through the power of his music. He is created by God to rap, so he gonna rap.
Amen.
That's a fact.
Let's go.
That's a fact.
That's a lot to unpack, man.
Let's get some snaps going for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure, man. Hey, that's a hell of a bio.
Yeah,
So we was talking off cam.
Yeah.
And you said you released your first album or first project in 2007.
Yeah.
But you was already doing it before then. So let's take it on back a little bit. How did you get into music, and what made you want to be like, man, I'm about to rap and I'm about to do this for real?
I've been doing music and loving it so long, bro. Like,
so what was the first thing that you got into? Was it singing in the choir? You was in church. Was it what was the very first musical thing that you did?
The first musical thing that I could really remember doing was mid-90s. I'm talking about a kid, like, still in elementary school. They had them cassette tapes back in the day, bro.
Right.
I vividly remember me and my cousin Sammy dubbing over tapes, rapping over beats. I have always been rapping, bro. Like, I started out, my love for rapping, bro, is just crazy, bro. Like, I have been rapping since I feel like I came out the womb.
What was some of those first little influences that got you wanting
early on, man? You hear
you had so much in the 90s too.
In the 90s, it was outrageous, but you don't. When you young, you lock in on
your favorite. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So of course, you had your Pox and your Bone Thugs, and just whoever was on TV at the time just made me fall in love with it early, but I really didn't fall in love with it till I knew what was going on. You become a teenager and you grow up, you get your own self-awareness a little bit.
Facts.
Then you find your true love for it, man. So my younger years was just being infatuated with the fact that you could say something while music was playing. You know what I'm saying?
You was just where'd y'all get the tapes and stuff from? You was stealing your dad's tapes?
Nah, we wasn't stealing my dad's tapes. My cousin was a little older than me, so he could have his own tapes or whatever. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And now the tapes we was using to dub over, we was yanking grandma. We was stealing K May tapes out the room when she wasn't in there, man. And then, we would sometimes, and then we would ask though, you know what I'm saying, just to make sure, grandma, you using this? No, I don't even know what's on there. Go ahead. So it was one of them things, but most of them we was yanking them bad.
You know how them old folks be, boy. You my tape to make that old rap music.
Yeah, we was yanking them bad boys, man.
Nah, for real though. Like, hey, I can respect the definitely respect the way he came up, cause it's similar to me, bro. Same way, bro. I had a mirror in my room, like one that hang on the wall. And shit, I'm in there rapping to myself. So I started getting confident. I go to I was the one. I had one cousin, bro. My first cousin. We like a month apart. That was but other than that, I really didn't have a whole lot of boys around. I mostly had my girls, cause I got a lot of sisters. So I would rap in front of them, and my cousins. And man, boy, them motherfuckers laugh at me, boy.
Was that motivation though? Were you one of those where it's like, because you got those kids where it's like you laugh at them and they want to go and perfect it and really prove something.
Hey man, that shit shut me down, but I never round around their ass again, bro. Nah, like, cause I'm like, bro, I'm like 7, 8, so I'm really not making no sense of what I'm just talking. Like I'll be making no words and shit. So like, but I never quit rapping. I just kind of like would do it on the, you feel me? Like, so as I got by around like 11 and 12. That's when I started to take it serious though, like, cause I had got around that my stepdad at the time put the battery in my back, and he just had gave me that confidence. Right,
there you go.
To go ahead and do,
right. But hey, this ain't about me. We talking
follow
about
your passion.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But okay, so you rapping or whatever.
Indeed.
How did your parents find out you was rapping, and was they okay with it?
That's what's crazy about my folks, man. You know, you hear a lot about pastors and that whole stigma.
Of course.
Man, my parents have never been like that, bro. I got the coolest folks on the planet, I feel like. They always accepted and supported, and they always taught me to be authentic and me.
You rapping?
That's a blessing, man.
They always taught me to be authentic in me. Like, always.
From the jump. They didn't have no problem with you.
Out of the gate.
Well, but hold on, though, because, like, a lot of times I feel like, and I do this too, I be trying to get on myself too, a lot of times we automatically put, like, a negative stigma and attach it to rapping.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? True. You know, so, like, when you assume, you know, certain things, like just because I say, hey, I am a rapper, a lot of times we assume the type of energy I'm gonna bring. We assume the type of content.
That's a fact. That's 100% fact.
No, but if you listen to what this man is saying in his songs, you know what I'm saying? Is this me? I think I'm.
You good right there?
I don't know what's causing it to.
It might be me.
Yeah. Okay.
My fault. But no, you make a good point. We're gonna get it right in a second. You make a good point, bro. Cause I said that on the podcast I was on a couple months ago. Shout out to Miss Nikki. She asked me if it was one thing I wanted people to know about rap. Or like, you know, just somebody who didn't listen to rap, what did you want them to know? And I'm like, bro, everything ain't negative.
Right.
I said the same thing. I said, bro, and I said everything ain't what it looked like. Right. Like some stuff just be a vibe. Like I had to come to that because like me, at one point in time, if it wasn't lyrical, I wasn't listening to it. That was at one point in time in my life. But I had to like open up and be like, bro, now like. And to just me being in the studio so much, some stuff is literally a vibe, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, like 100%.
And you feel me? So, like, nah, great point. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that, bro.
I feel like as time progresses, people are starting to understand that, you know, the genre can mean so much more than just the mainstream.
And I'm glad I can talk to y'all, bro, and we can have a good-ass conversation.
Yeah.
What I love about hip-hop so much, though, one of the things is because, bro, they can say whatever they want about it, bro. But that shit like weed, bro. Every no matter what race, it don't matter what color, man. That shit can make anybody. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
man, it's the power in it, bro. It's because everybody got their own story to tell, bro. Everybody see life through their own little spectrum, man. So the beautiful thing about hip hop is my story ain't your story, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you cut the beat on. You got the opportunity to relay your side of the story, your point of view, man, in your own authentic way. And you know, it's kind of crazy.
Man, that shit crazy. Man, you can get a crunk ass. Man, I go deep into any Southern catalog, bro, especially down south, bro. I put on some crunk shit.
Yeah.
Get the most racist person, white lady.
They bouncing up and down.
Like, come on, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
That's what I love about it so much, bro.
It's powerful, man. It's captivating.
Real, bro.
Captivating is a good way of putting it.
So you rapping your parents, man. That's dope that your parents is down with it, because then that, you know what that do as a kid, that goddamn unlock a whole nother confidence. Man, you got both your parents.
What's crazy is even with Pops, you know, him being a preacher, he started preaching when like 95. So even then, when they were, you know, they understood that we was kids, man. So, and we liked what was popular and on TV. So even when they would catch me, or watch me listening to this secular music, man, they ain't never ever judged me or never told me. They wasn't the type of parents be like, cut that off or not in this house. It was never that.
See, I feel like there's a lot of wisdom in that, because if they did, number one, it's not like they were going to stop you, a youngin, from doing what you wanted to do, number one. And number two, the fact that they were able to nourish that energy when they did, you know, that right there is establishing, you know, confidence. That's establishing
that's what I was saying. Because especially as a rapper, like, you feel me, as an artist, like, that dude, that unlock a whole nother, because I know people, and I come from the other side to where, like, you don't have where people embrace it at first. Like, it might take a minute.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if they even embrace it at all. Like, so, like, bro, that is, and I know, so you growing up, bro, they like, okay, boom, you able to rap or whatever like that. You have brothers, you speak on your brother. Was your brother rapping with you? Or?
Well, see, my brother-in-law when I say my
I got you.
So,
okay.
I only got one sibling, and that's my sister.
Okay.
My older sister, she 4 years older than me, so. But I mean, yeah, man, it was just, it's kind of like one of them things with me, man. Growing up, I look at it like I was blessed, man, for sure. I hear a lot of people talk about their side of the story. They tell how they came up with, how their parents acted about certain things.
Right.
I don't have that story, bro. Like, I don't have that rough, or it was hard for me to get accepted. I can honestly tell you that even if I didn't turn out like this, or if I had another little path or wanted to do, my parents would have accepted however
that's
it turned out.
See, man, that's,
you know what I'm saying?
Dope. That's dope as hell.
A lot of quote-unquote preachers' kids, down. A lot of them act like they can't say that, bro. They act like they can't say that,
just said what I was
It sounded like they was in a penitentiary growing up.
Man,
I was never in a penitentiary, man. I ran the streets. I did all that stuff, man. I did all that. And my father was a preacher and a pastor the whole time, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had a regular life. You know
that's amazing. That's amazing.
It is amazing because, bro, that like, you know, the impact. I'm pretty sure you know it, but it's just like the impact that had on your life. Like, even still to this day, like, you feel me, to have both parents, bro. You know, I know a lot of people assume that you have both parents, that it's automatically better than having just one. Nah, I know some people, bro.
Man,
like, you feel what I'm saying? Just that they have both.
That's a fact.
For real, like,
man,
so, like, the fact that, like, both of them accepted it seemed like it wasn't. I'm not saying it was perfect, but it seemed like it wasn't a lot of tension in the. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, bro, like that. You just said it, bro. That ain't too common with preachers or kids.
Well, not in the Bible Belt. You know what I'm saying? We smack dab in the middle of, you know.
And I'm glad you said that, man, because that just molded. I became molded by the rules, the man-made rules, being in the Bible Belt. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of my music is transitioning to, man. Is we fight against the man-made stuff.
Of course.
All that, we fighting against that. All these made-up church rules and expectations that church folk have and came up with. We exposing it as nonsense, man. That's what I stand for, man. So
I love that. I love that.
Okay, so yeah, man. Let's expand on that part right there. Let's get into your style, your particular style of music, and what inspires you. So, like, let's elaborate on your style, because I know we was talking earlier, and you was like, man, a lot of people put this stigma on me that they think I'm a gospel artist. You know what I mean? So enlighten them and clear that up. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Well, you know, the reason I say that is, and I don't care. I mean, if that's how you want to label me, that's cool. At the end of the day, you got to respect it.
Right.
And I believe wherever I go, whatever room that I'm in, I'm going to hold up, because I was just blessed with a pen. And I take my pen seriously. Like, I don't waste words. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that I can just come in with fillers and just waste words. Every bar that I write has to mean something to me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
There's that intention behind the words.
Every single line, bro. You know what I'm saying? Every single line has to do that. So, and as far as like when people quote unquote labeling the gospel, it's because of my background, man. It's just spiritually based. I'm gonna keep God first, man, because that's why I'm here. Right. You know, that's just, you know, to each his own. Right. Everybody got their own beliefs or whatever, and that's cool, man. But that's the only way that I learned how to do this was to keep God first and to give reverence. And you know what I'm saying? So that just turned into my style being what it is, and being able to take that from the household and go out into this cold world, man.
What was it? Was it always like that? Even when you were a youngin', and you know, when you first start making music, there's always that time where you're trying to figure out what kind of artist you're gonna be.
Yeah.
What kind of rap? Was it? Did you always have that spiritual base foundation?
Out the gate.
Wow.
Out of the gate, I have never wanted to rap another way.
That is
because,
amazing.
For one thing, is I always believed in being different and standing out, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound like everybody else.
Yeah.
I don't want to do what everybody else doing. It just easy. It looks easy to me.
Well, hold on. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that not your parents bearing the fruit of them not, you know, forcing you to abide by these?
That's a fact. I was never a robot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my daddy has always instilled that in me, man. You're not no robot, man. You're not a machine.
Okay, yeah. So we're seeing the direct result of them.
You know what I'm saying? So I never, ever, and not once. I mean, the moment that I got with the homies in high school and we start messing around with this, try to have a little group back then, I never wanted to sound like anybody else. It was always me giving you some spiritual food because I got it from somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know, you just take that and tie that in with current events and what you see going on in the world, man. And just my style just turned into that, man. I just want to fight against a lot of nonsense, man, that I see in the game.
Yeah.
Like in the rap game in particular, that's another thing that I'm fighting against.
That's a breath of fresh air.
It's just, like wanting to stand out and wanting to sound different. Not that I can't, because I just feel like it's easy to sound like a lot of these guys sound. You feel me?
For sure.
But it's not a challenge. It's too easy. I wouldn't be dedicated if it was this easy. You know what I'm saying?
Once you step out on that limb, man, and you go against who you are as a person for real, your true self, and you say, okay, I'm finna try to sound like this. If it's not you,
right?
Then you could, from that moment, you have to continue that on.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you have to keep faking it. And then what I tell people is, you human, right?
Yeah.
So like, you can be this fake person, even in real life. You can be this fake person, you can be this fake artist, but you gonna have to be that shit 24/7.
Oh,
you feel what I'm saying? That shit is hard. That's so hard. So like, it's much easier if you just go ahead and just be who you are. You know what I'm saying? Out the gate, so you don't have to worry about trying to, like, you can wake up and be yourself.
Yeah, that's
but you gotta wait. You feel me? It's tough waking up and putting on this shit every day, and then gotta live that every day, and you gotta hide who you really is.
Yeah,
that's an L, bro.
That shit gonna come out. Some
sooner or later, the truth.
Somebody gonna see it, and somebody gonna see it.
The truth gonna come to light eventually.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
I just tell them, bro, like, just be yourself, bro. Like, if that ain't you, man, don't try to. A lot of people try to ride that wave.
See,
you feel what I'm saying? Like,
that's the mainstream. That's the mainstream game, though. That's what I was saying earlier. They just put the music in the microwave. Whatever's trendy or whatever pops one time, they gonna ride that wave for as long as they cash in.
And if you don't fit,
you know
what we said, bro. If we don't fit that mold, then it's gonna be tougher for you. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not to say that you can't do it though. It's plenty of examples out there. Like we was talking about hella artists, bro. Like that we look up to or whatever, bro. That you can do that shit, and they do it they way.
Their way,
you feel what I'm saying? So yeah, bro.
Hold on. You just made me have a little bit of a revelation. I'm realizing that as Alabama artists, we don't even smoke, really.
You don't smoke, dude.
Nah, I used to a lot.
you just chiefing over there by yourself, big dog. Unfortunately,
I used to.
I'm used to it, so shit.
But I feel like as Alabama artists in particular, we don't actually have the luxury to hop on the mainstream wave, no way, because by the time we catch on, everybody's gonna be like, oh, well, y'all just copying off of so you might as well go ahead and be authentic from the jump anyway.
Let's talk about that for a second. Can we, just for a hot second, let's speak on being an Alabama artist, bro. Just what's your take on both of y'all? I want to hear both of y'all takes on two-part question. What is it like? What do you like being about from Alabama? Like being an Alabama artist, bro, that you would like to shine more light on, and what is it something that you would like to change, like in a positive way? You feel me? About Alabama artists. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. What I like about it.
I think I know one of them already.
What I like about it, man, is because being from here, and like doing what we doing right now, man, we just networking, man. You run across, man, this state, bro.
We got talent.
To me, it's
just
criminally underrated, bro.
Man, come on.
It doesn't make no sense how Alabama, as much talent as we have, to not be like at the forefront.
Right.
Musically, I don't care what nobody say. Like when it comes to like rap or whatever.
Let me ask you this, and this ties to what you say. Do you think do you think us just being in the South has a part of that? Like, cause I feel like the South, period, is slept on. Like, you feel to a certain extent.
Well,
like, we slept on the most out of the South, but I feel like just the South as a whole compared to other regions.
The South has always been slept on.
Right.
And it got boosted up for a while, and it is still boosted up. Atlanta did their thing, Georgia did their thing. The Southeast has, they boosted up.
But it's
for
like,
a minute.
okay, you got Georgia, maybe Florida, but
you're right. Other than that, it's just like
that's what I'm saying. So
hold on though. I'm trying to do my homework and keep up. When it comes to Alabama in particular, though, I think it's very important to acknowledge that you have to hustle 10 times as hard as somebody in Atlanta.
That's a fact.
Simply because that's where all the happening is. Same thing with cities like Memphis, Houston, whatever the case may be.
Right.
So at this point, we're not even talking about anything except proximity. Proximity to where the happening. Now, we ain't control where the happening ended up. You know what I'm saying? We just happen to be from where we from.
That's
right. So I feel like that's number one.
I'm glad we're talking about this. I ain't cutting you off.
No, you good. You good.
Continue talking about what you're saying, but I have to put this out there because I know how people like to take shit, and you feel me. We have been making strides and been in that corner. Like Alabama has over the year. You got your big Yavo. You got all type of people. You know what I'm saying? So I do want to say that in there.
Absolutely.
Like it ain't just it's been worse than it has. You feel?
Yeah.
So I'm glad we started to be in that corner, but I do think we can continue to make strides, and you feel. So how can we improve? What do y'all think we can do to improve on that? Like,
man, I'm gonna just be real, and I already told this to both of y'all. We have got to stay out our own way, man. Like I told you, crabs in a barrel, bro. Like y'all just both of y'all just told me this. Y'all, we from different cities, right?
Right.
You told me, bro, that you could perform in your own city, and it ain't gonna be popping like that, right?
Right.
But you can bring him to your own city, and it's gonna go crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes no sense to me.
That's the crazy part.
It makes no sense to me. It's like we hold our own back, bro.
Right.
And I don't know why that is, but that's a problem that gotta be fixed, bro. It's like I don't know if you want to call it politics or just. I don't know, the local joker syndrome. They don't want
local joker syndrome.
Like,
I don't know though, because the white folk don't be on that type of time.
But see, that's what's crazier.
Yeah,
that's hard. Local joker syndrome.
Like the little local joker.
Yeah, our brothers and sisters from the other side of the tracks, they don't be getting like that.
Act like that. They push their people.
Yeah.
But when it comes to this culture right here, we sideways slick hating on one another, bro.
I mean, it's because like. I think this is what I think it come down to too. And bro, this shit got me feeling good. But I think it come down to this, bro. And this is one factor. This ain't the only thing. But and this is why man, I'm so glad we talking about this, cause watch how I break this down.
I ain't even said nothing yet.
No, just peep how I break this down.
Oh, do you think?
One of the reasons why I started my podcast, bro, and I told you this, is to shine light on people, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? That was one of the main reasons, bro, and to shine, in particular, my type of people, my kind of, my color people.
Yeah.
Bro, but what inspired me to do that it's cause I never had nobody do that shit. You feel me?
All
I had,
that's a fact,
man,
bro.
all I had coming up was niggas do the opposite. Bash where I'm from, like, nigga, look where you from. We from Gas, nigga. We can't do this. Whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. Like, just talk down. And I'm like, why we can't? All I hear is just this, but I'm saying, nigga, why we can't though? Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's because, bro, like if I'm a young nigga and I'm young. I told you I started this shit at 11, bro, and I'm peeping this. It's like, man, we ain't had nobody show us that shit. And you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why I'm like, bro, man, let me stop. I don't want to be that nigga to be like, man, cause at one point in time I seen myself coming into that shit. Like, man, I can't do this cause I'm here. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, my nigga, like, nah, we ain't finna do that. We finna turn it around. If you ain't got that, you ain't got your platform, nigga, make that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
You know what's sad, bro?
Hit me with it.
Is hearing him say that, bro, and knowing what I'm telling the youngsters is about your age or younger, bro. I feel the same way. I didn't have that, bro.
Right.
That's why, like, I'm so ready to, like, put something together where it can actually work for
you feel what I'm saying? And the real ones, they get tired of, you feel, it's either one or two things. You gonna become that same shit. That's you feel what I'm saying, or you gonna be the you feel me? Be that change,
it's
right?
Time to be a change, like a bridge, like,
bro.
And y'all a generation behind me. Y'all younger than me, but I'm in here politicking because when y'all get my age, I'm hoping that we still passing this thing. Man. Care for this right. It's got to be instead of just yanking these out. Right. You know what I'm saying?
There's a whole lot of tension from generation to generation to generation as well, and. You know, that's its own conversation within itself. But hold on, I did want to say this.
That they need to hear, bro.
I did want to say this. I figured you out though. Every time you lean up, I know you about to cook. But, no. When you did like this, I was like, let me just go ahead and sit back.
Let him
eat. No, man.
I had to make the point though.
My thing is this. First and foremost, I feel like there's a lot of people that think that, black people, rap music in general is just like a monolith, right? And so, like, if you from Alabama, you get that times a million. Man. You with me? So, but here's my thing. The diversity, and when I say diversity, I don't mean ethnic diversity. Mm-hmm. I mean, like, the diversity in thought that I've seen amongst Alabama artists is crazy.
It's ridiculous, bro.
Absolutely crazy.
Say that again?
The diversity in thought. So what I mean by that is, I mean from artist to artist, the type of time that everybody's on, the type of music, the type of
it seems like we
content.
got them. You go from city, you good ass boy,
bro. It's
you go
crazy.
From city to city. That shit like different regions.
Bro, come on.
It's like,
come on.
No, that's fact.
But it's not like that in other places.
That's a fact.
You go to Georgia, everybody is a little baby clone. Yeah. Everybody's a young thug clone.
Yeah,
everybody's
you're right about that. Alabama do got goddamn. It's pockets. You feel what I'm saying? Different pockets you go to. You be like, damn, they don't sound. Birmingham don't sound like Huntsville.
No, not at all.
And Birmingham don't sound like Gaston.
Not at all. And so I'm very proud of that. I feel like that's something that I can stick my chest out and be like, yes, I'm an artist from Alabama, but we don't sound nothing like them over there. No shade to them. They got their own thing going on, and we respect them. And it's like, so it's like, I feel like Alabama breeds like a what's the word I'm looking for? I don't necessarily want to say, uniqueness, but I'm saying, like, Alabama kind of forces you to think outside the box and be different. Yeah. Because we ain't trying to hop on no trends no way over here.
Yeah, we don't have a mold to fit in, though.
No.
Everybody just left us out anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like, yeah.
We didn't get a blueprint to copy off of.
We didn't get the industry blueprint.
Low key, with everybody trying to, out-crap, you feel me, crab everybody in the bucket, it's forcing you to be your own too in a way.
You gotta find a way to
shit.
You gotta find a way to get to the top.
Damn, bro, I said, you talking about you peeped me, I peeped you too, boy. Boy, I ain't want to come down, I said, nigga call me.
No, man.
Nigga called me, bro. Said, we were rapping, bro. I ended up saying, I was like, yeah, C.Strong. I just loosely talking. I'm like, my boy C.Strong coming down, He like, oh, C.Strong coming down. I'm like, yeah, he like, I'm down there, bro. I'm like, all right, bro, man.
That's long, man.
Hey, bro, yeah. I had I say that to say, bro, I've been telling you, bro, like, bro, this your field, my nigga. Like,
I appreciate it.
Step into that shit, bro. For sure.
Even
he said it too, bro.
I appreciate it.
But I'm glad you. I just say, bro, I'm glad you made it, bro.
Absolutely.
Because of that, bro. Just you bring a different perspective to things, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Like people, you feel need to hear that, bro.
Yes, sir. And but see that's kind of what I'm talking about, like perspective.
Right.
Like you can be from you can take 10 people from like the same city in Alabama, and they will have 10 completely different perspectives on everything,
That's
right?
a fact.
So if you put the music that they make into, the universe and give people the opportunity to digest it, those listeners are going to get 10 completely different, right? And they all from the same neck of the woods.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
That you said that, bro, like that just speak on that. And to back up what you saying, bro, I say this. I told you this too when we was off cam, bro. Like I ain't even know, me and you I only known each other for like a year.
Yeah.
And bro, when I heard you, I heard y'all live on top of that. You feel what I'm saying?
He talking about Soul Carnival.
When I heard y'all, bro, your Soul Carnival, I'm like, bro, I'm thinking y'all from Tennessee or something. It's like, you feel what I'm saying? Like y'all from Alabama. I'm like, bro, this is crazy, bro. Y'all, you feel what I'm saying? Put that shit together. I'm like, bro, this right here in Alabama. You feel what I'm saying? And man, that shit blew my mind.
Hey, but we are everybody in this room is a living example of what I'm talking about.
That's a fact.
Cause listen, the fact that okay, you yourself, would you consider yourself a rapper first?
Right.
First and foremost? Right. Okay, boom. So out the gate we have a rapper. Now, if you did what you were setting out to do, you would be rapping. But that's not what we doing right now. We sitting up here on the podcast because nobody gave you the blueprint to try. So it's like now you trying to think like, how can I kill as many birds with as least amount of stones as possible? And that is the foundation of everybody in Alabama. Like this man just talking about, he just made the beats on that project that we were talking about, right? Okay, so I'm not saying that you can't be from another state and produce your own music. That's not what I'm saying. However, the chances of you even having the audacity of doing something like that in Atlanta, where there's 10 producers on every block, you'd be looking at like, bro, are you crazy?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like if you from a little, hole in the wall, little podunk town, no disrespect to none of our cities, but it's like, if you don't have access to producers, you don't have access to people to show you how to podcast, you don't have access to people to show you how to whatever.
And that's what I was telling him earlier, because I'm watching him finesse.
Man, come on.
I gotta do this, I gotta learn. Dude, I'm like, man,
come on.
You schooling yourself like
yes,
this
sir.
is paying off, bro.
Yes, sir.
Like, you gotta learn, when you independent for real, you gotta get it all out the mud.
Facts, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's because it's gonna pay off in the long run. You know how to run this whole shit for yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, no. Shout out my boy Solo Monk. I know an artist who is literally an artist, right? Like he draws. He has his own little unique flavor of, art and whatnot. He started doing artwork to promote his music that he was making. His art got so distinct and whatnot that, you know what I'm saying? It people start to look at it and be like, oh, that's Solo Monk's work. That does not happen in other places at the same rate it does Alabama. And the reason why that happens is because we don't have access. It's like, bro.
You gotta, that's a good point, because it's like, bro, if I got 2 stoves, bro, 8 eyes, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I'm finna try to utilize all 8 of these eyes, bro. One of these things I got in this pot gonna be good, bro. Something gonna pop. You feel right?
Yeah, eventually.
Something gonna pop, like, you feel?
Yes, sir.
Sooner or later, I'm gonna get it right.
It's not only that, bro. Damn, that's a good ass point, bro. You made. I'm so glad we need to be talking about things like this. But to piggyback off what you said, bro, I think it's because we forced to kind of do that in a way because we ain't got the resources. But on top of that, that just speaks to our talent level.
There you go.
You feel what I'm saying? Like we on another level talently, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
You want to say that out loud, man, and even people on the outside looking in, they're gonna it come off the wrong way.
And it does.
But the truth is the truth, bro.
Yeah, that is. This is a fact, bro.
It is a scary amount of talent from the north side of the state to the south side of the state.
Bro.
It's outrageous the amount of talent we have in Alabama.
Man, just networking. That's why I'm glad I got this platform to be able to bring people like you, and I'm glad you came on, bro.
Man, no problem.
Because it's like, bro, like, I've been in Alabama, like, you could say majority of my life, bro, most of my life. Yeah. And I'm still meeting, you feel what I'm saying? Like, still meeting people, discovering. It's like, oh, snap, this area got, you feel me, this popping. It's like, bro, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy, just speaking on that and thinking that, like, bro, our talent level and the way we do things is on another level, bro.
Yeah, it's outrageous.
For sure.
It's outrageous.
The song that we was talking about, tell me the name of it again.
We talking about Chosen One?
Chosen One.
Okay.
What inspired that song, bro?
Feeling like I finally, and I'm pushing 40, man, but everybody got their own timeline, right? Uh-huh. So, feeling like when you finally hit that switch and you figured out where you feel like you absolutely know what you put on this planet to do.
Mm-hmm. Talk about it.
Rapping that's part of my mission, man, and it's a way to relay my message that I was sent here to relay. So that whole song is just about realizing that, like, I was chosen. Like,
when did you come up with that song?
Man, that was,
cause that's on the new.
That's on the new one, man. But man, I wrote that probably. When did I make that beat? Man, that thing probably 3 months old.
Okay. So hold on. And you say the song, I love the song, bro, by the way. But hold on. You say Chosen is about you discovering that rapping is what you put here to do. Mm-hmm. And you've been rapping since you was a kid, right?
Yeah, bro.
So you just now.
Man, it's a long journey, bro. Life is crazy.
So all those years you was rapping, you didn't think that you was here to rap for real?
I mean, you didn't think, I didn't know how serious it was. Like,
got you.
That was just, nah, bro, this is it right here, bro. Like, this is you right here.
Okay, you mean like from like a higher power telling you?
Yeah, like, this is it. Did you? I mean, when I mean like something divine, like this. Did
you try to run from it?
Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. Like, this whole spiritual context, the whole thing, when you, first of all, I wouldn't necessarily say it was just running.
Running from you.
It's just not being locked in. Mm. When you don't know who you are for real, and you steadily trying to
you'll be doing anything. You just
trying to, like, plus life, and you don't know.
Yeah.
Life is going on. You're not really tapped in.
Damn.
And a lot of times as black men, man. Have y'all ever heard this as a black man? I don't know if your fathers or anybody ever told you, an elder, man, you're gonna get to the point of your life where it's just like a switch flip.
I've heard that from my uncles, man. I've heard that from some of my older cousins.
You never heard of that?
No. And I don't feel like I'm quite there.
Do they mean, like, is it just like marriage? What do they mean by, is it marriage when you feel like that?
Nah, man, because for me,
never heard
it was just over the last span of I'd say going on 3 years. It's just something spiritual, man. I've just been looking at things different and really
I can relate to that.
Really soul searching.
I can relate to that.
Because you realize, man, like, you're not going to be here forever.
Yeah, but hold on. When we talk about, being a black man and light man, I feel like there was something that happened in my mid-20s where have y'all ever heard people say something along the lines of, like, your brain fully develops at somewhere in your 20s?
Yeah.
I felt that. I felt like one day I woke up and I was just like, oh, okay.
You just start,
like, I get, but I still don't feel like that's that switch that you're talking about.
How old are you, is Cash?
I was born in 96. July. I'm 20. I ain't hit 30 yet, but I'm almost there.
You was about the same age as me.
Yeah, I'm almost. I'm finna hit 30 next year. I don't want to talk about
me. I'm thinking you in your 30s. That's why I'm
No, don't be putting that curse on me. No, don't put that X on me.
No, for real. I get what you're saying. I had that moment. Now, when you say spirit, I had that moment where I feel like, guys, like, But I had to really do some inner work and praying for this to happen.
And that's what it's really about, that inner work.
Right.
Yeah.
Digging, soul searching.
You speaking on something.
Stripping everything else away. You got to isolate.
You got to get you right.
Self-isolation and holding that mirror up to yourself.
True.
Seeing all your flaws, everything.
Yeah.
All the good, all the bad, man. You got to really find out who you are. That moment when you really do, man, it's just like make or break. And
see, okay, so hold on. If you what you're speaking on is specifically 100% spiritual, right?
Yeah.
Can we just acknowledge how much of a blessing it is, no matter where you're at in your life, to have an understanding of, hey, I'm doing what the good Lord put me on this.
Nah,
man,
what? Let that motherfucker breathe. What?
Man?
Let me. Everybody has their own timeline, like I said before. Just because it took me 20 years to lock in, don't mean they're gonna take y'all might not be as hard headed as I was. Y'all might jump right on it, but when I say for 20 years, I wasn't locked in, man.
No, man. No,
because for one, I'm gonna tell y'all that this is how we go. For one, I'm gonna take back being a preacher's son, and I told you, I think I'm gonna follow my father's footsteps, and you get so locked in. We in the Bible Belt, right? You get so locked into the church and the life of the church, and you supposed to do this, and you young and you 19 years old. When I left them streets alone, I was 19. I knew God had something for me. I just didn't know what it was. And you trying to figure out what it is this whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I got a lot of things wrong, bro.
Yeah.
Like I messed up a lot, bro. And you think you gonna follow your father's footsteps, and you got all this pressure, not from my folks, but on the outside. When you immature spiritually and you don't know who you are, it's easy to let that stuff eat at you.
Yeah.
And it ate at me for 20 years because I wasn't locked in on who I was. When you get to that point where you really know who you are, man, outside opinions and all that nonsense, none of that matters, bro.
Man, that's wisdom.
Because you locked in.
No, that's facts.
Man, so that's real game.
Nah, man, man, this ain't nothing but the Lord, boy. When I told you, bro, like, we talking heavy off cam, bro, but like, nah, that's facts what you saying, because I had this conversation, bro. Shout out to my folks, bro. But I had a similar conversation with my mom, bro, about this. Like, and I was like, you gotta keep in mind, bro. Okay, this is how my mom raised me. And this is how my mom was raised. And this is, like, my mom is a nurse. Traveling nurse.
Okay.
At that. She down right now. Because she, dealing with some health issues right now. But, you feel me? She's certified traveling nurse. She wouldn't want to be a nurse since she was young, like a kid, a G. You feel me? That's what she set out to be. She wanted to do that. But when we was having this, not to go too fast. She raised us the same. Me and my brothers and sisters. She raised us the same way. You could be what you. When I was a rapper, my mama, when I told her I was rapping, like she put the badge, like go do that. You know what I'm saying? So she raised us the same way. Like you can be whatever you want to be. I say that to say, bro. Me and her had this conversation, and I told her, like, it was shocked me because I was like, she don't know her purpose. You feel me? And that was like that. Now I kind of it goes to what you say, bro. My mom in her mid-40s, not to put her age out there, but my mom in her mid-40s and still don't know her purpose. So according to her, these are her words. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, bro, like and that blew my mind. Just because you do something for so long, that don't mean
that's what
man, you like for real, like
you know what I'm saying. When you really lock in on it, man, it's just.
So that let me know it's not to cut you off. It's another level than just waking up and thinking you got it's deeper than just career, bro. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like
I feel like society kind of pushes us to go against what the good Lord put us on this earth to do. I feel like generally speaking, because like. For example,
boy, you got bills, man.
We'll see, but think about all the people that's like, they bankrolled up for whatever reason. They might have inherited a job, they might have whatever, but they're miserable. I've seen that in real time. I've seen that. And it's because what they're doing contradicts their soul so much.
Yeah. They're not having all the money in the world. And
I pray I never get like that now. You feel? Because I don't want it. Like, I don't want to have all that and I lose my soul. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's why I always be on to stay grounded. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and then look, good Lord keep me to do that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, because in me, I talk like, man, if I get a lot of money, I ain't doing nothing. Trying to see how many people I can help, bro. You feel me? Like, I'm finna, like, and they don't want that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That's going against the grain, bro.
About soul searching. Like I was telling you, you told me about a song you said, Fly Right Now.
Love that song. Love that song.
Okay. And the backstory to that is like I was down, bro. Like I was told you, it was like a whole lot of years where I just felt like I was just digging my own hole, bro. I'm going deeper and deeper. And I was not happy, bro. But the whole time I wasn't locked in on my music. This whole time, bro. I wasn't focused, bro. I wasn't doing music consistently like I am now. I wasn't into it. But the moment I heard that beat, my homie sent me that beat, bro. I was sitting on the couch, like in my living room, bro. And I heard that. He said, I'm gonna sing you something, bro. Because he was trying to get me to come to the studio. Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Stop. I'm like, all right, man. Send me something, bro. Heard it. The moment I heard it, bro. Just tears.
It just hits you.
Boom. And for 3 days, I had a joy on me, bro, that I can't explain, bro. 3 straight days, bro.
That's amazing.
And in them 3 days right there, I was just like, this music, this is what I'm here to do.
Yes, sir.
Like, this is real legit what I'm here to do.
That's fire. That's fire.
You find that don't mean it's always gonna be sunshine.
No. You know what I'm saying? That song in particular feels like it has a redemptive spirit to it.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Help me out, bro. Please help me out, bro.
Talk to me.
And I mean this, I'm asking genuine, like, I don't know bull crap. Cause I don't know if I already done experienced it. I might already and just didn't know. Cause I'll be honest with you. When I started this podcast, and I told some people close to me this, bro. Like, and then I told you this in a way. Like, I might not say the exact words, but I said it. Like, bro, me doing this podcast, I kind of feel like that's part of my journey, not just limited to this podcast, but in a way, like what I'm able to do. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Because it was like, bro, you feel me? I told you, bro, we met at the award show just last month.
Yeah.
And now we able to do this just off of network. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like, bro, it's been people not throwing no shade or nothing, bro. I'm just speaking facts. It's been people that's been in the city, supposed to been got on. And couldn't, you feel what I'm saying? Can't even make that happen. So it's just like, you feel what I'm saying? I kind of feel like, bro, my junk is deeper. And also, bro, just speaking on like the podcast, bro, a lot of times, bro, I'm not throwing no shade, but a lot of times if it don't happen, bro, it's either like it wasn't meant to be at that time, or it just wasn't meant to be. You feel what I'm saying? Right. That be, and cause like the ones that do come on and the episodes I do create, bro, I swear to God, they always mean it be an underlying purpose behind. You feel what I'm saying? Like why we did it, other than just, you feel me, on the surface level. Right. You feel what I'm saying? It's always be a connection. You feel what I'm saying? So it's be like, okay, boom. And then he'll throw me them bones. Like a lot of times, bro, he was a witness. I had people come in there and be like, hey, bro, is this scripted? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, real talk, they be like, is this scripted? Or like, you feel what I'm saying?
Real,
like, I be like, no, bro, it's just, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's divine. That's what it is, bro. Absolutely. You feel me? Yeah. So like, bro, I say all that to say, bro, like, even going on like when I woke up, it was like one day, bro, I woke up. And it just like, I can't, about like what you had. Like, I had always talked about podcasts. And even then, bro, I wasn't even doing music. Speak on what I had left the music. I ain't leave it alone, but I had just got into a space where I was like, I was confused. You right, bro, but you don't have your purpose. I'm just out here, bro, trying to figure out what I need to be doing. Like, you feel me? So, like, bro, when I'm doing that, it's like, bro, first of all, I'm expanding on what you saying, bro, because it's so spiritual, bro. I got to give your credit. What you saying is spiritual, bro. God removed everybody from around me, bro, that he had to. You feel me? Yeah. I ain't even saying I was perfect, because I wasn't. Like I said, I had to do a whole lot of inner work. But God removed everybody around me, changed my mentality. Then, like, one day I just woke up, boom. like, oh, I'm thinking about the podcast, thinking of a name, like, okay, oh, just because you got a name, that don't mean, okay, what? Bam! Just some money slapping my account for the equipment, like, you feel me?
Yeah,
like,
bro.
just like, then everything adding up, like, you feel what I'm saying? So I'm kind of like, dang, then like I said, I'm growing more spiritual too at the same time, so it's kind of like I'm getting more connected to them, and I'm just like, hey man, send me them signs, bro. So like, bro, expanding on that, I get the podcast going. Now the music started going back up, bro. Like people hit me about the music, bro. Like you said, people sending beats, bro. Now I'm meeting people, meeting Cat, and it's all just been this whole,
rolling, bro.
Whole thing just been rolling ever since then, bro. So I said that to say, bro, like I can understand exactly what you're saying. I just don't know if that was the moment. I can't pinpoint if that was the moment. Maybe that was like.
It's definitely. I'll put it like this. It's definitely part of your journey because. Look at what it's done, man. Look what it's already done.
Right.
For what you've done since that moment, look what's already happened, bro. So you know this is another tool you got in your arsenal, bro.
Yes, sir.
Regardless of if this did or not, this part of it, man.
You said something that is sticking out of the conversation in my mind. No, you good, bro. Yeah, you good. You said there's people in the city that's supposed to been got on. The older I get, the more I realize there is a lot of myth surrounding what it means to get on and what it means to get on and pop, right? Because like I feel like the real respect is longevity.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you can do something consistently, you know, to a high standard, a high quality, I feel like point blank period, no matter what, at that point you got to stand back and respect that, right?
No, fact.
So it's like a lot of these people might pop, you know, they might get on and they might be hot for a year, and then what?
Then what happens?
Then you'll hear from them again. You know what I'm saying? It's and then it's like Lord forbid they sign a bad deal. You know what I'm saying? And then they're stuck in debt. And so it's like, congratulations, you popped for a year, you might have done a little tour, whatever, but now you in debt, and it's like. That's not nearly as commendable to me as somebody doing something that, number one, is out the mud, right?
All the way.
Because like, let's not sit up here and pretend like if you have, you know, forces behind you to, you know, push and advertise and promo or whatever, that's not the same as somebody who's doing it out their pocket, right? So it's like. Number one, it's like if you're doing it, you know, completely based off, you know, yourself, your own free will, and the good Lord, and you can do that consistently to a high standard, a high quality, and you never contradict who you are, you never, you know what I'm saying, jeopardize your soul. To me, that is the ultimate 100% A1. Like you know, it don't get no better than that. It don't get no more solid to me than that.
No, fact.
You know, and I don't care if you got 3 fans.
Fact.
I don't care if you sell 5 albums.
That's a fact. If you big, that's a fact.
To piggyback, just to piggyback off the spiritual thing, bro, because Cash making a good point, bro. To give some more clarity, bro, God will send you them signs too, bro. Like, cause I always be like, I ask him too. I be like, man, talk to me. Well, I can, you know, you feel me? I ain't talk to me, I ain't gonna be the same for everybody.
That's
you feel me? So like, and bro, he always put it in. He always let me know, bro. Like, cause I'm always paying or at least try to. But like, I always try to have that third out, you know, that spiritual out. You feel what I'm saying?
Sir.
So like, we was at the award show. Keep in mind, bro, I say, me and Cass ain't knowing each other long, bro.
At all.
So, like, bro, I say this to say, bro, like, because it's going into it, like, pay attention to the signs. Bro, when he was saying shit, like, he was telling me, we was talking, bro, we just loosely talking, bro. He like, bro, why you sound like you podcast?
Oh, bro, yeah, no, man. The way this man just talks, bro. Like, we was riding in the car. He was like, all right, so give me your top 3, and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm on the road right now, bro. I'm driving. It's like I'm sitting here and I'm like, man, this man, and he don't even realize he do it.
No,
it's become a skill. It's become like second nature to the point where he's always practicing how he's, you know what I'm saying? It's podcasting is one of those things, and we were chopping it up about this. It looks easy. You know what I'm saying? It looks so easy, bro, because it's like from the outside looking in, you know, number one, all the software, all the XLRs, this just looks like accessories. It just looks cool. It just looks like it's bruh, this is equipment. This is the foundation of what we're doing here. And it's like you have to have a certain understanding of just the hardware, right? And then not everybody can just hold a conversation.
That's a fact.
Not everybody can just have stuff to talk about.
That's what I be telling people, like,
that's a fact. Man, so much goes into doing this. Bruh, it's gotta be in your heart. To do this,
man,
it has to be. Think about it, bro. It has to be in your heart, bro. Like, this ain't something that just. And how long you been doing this?
Man, I'm so glad you said that, bro. Like, that's how I know this guy. Cause listen, bro, I'm gonna get deep with y'all cause this my shit. You feel me? Bro, this past year, bro, and I told Cash this, I ain't making this up, bro. Like, I can be honest with y'all. This past year and a half, bro, been one of the toughest years and a half of my fucking life, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. Like, when you talking about, bro, like a test, like, bro, I've been depressed. I can go ahead and I've literally been that dude that been like, I wanna, you feel me? I had suicidal thoughts. I ain't act on it. You know what I mean? I didn't. Thank God I ain't act on it. But I woke up. You feel me? I had a season where I was depressed. You feel? I'm talking about really down and out. But like, I wasn't in the storm like I was in. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but it's like now it's like, bro, I'm not depressed though. Like, spiritually I'm good. Like, mentally I'm good. But it's like at the same time, I gotta be honest with myself. Like, but this is one of the, like, had I not been, you know, locked in spiritually, I think, bro, like, I would have broke. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you feel me? So, like, I say that to say, bro, like, one of the things, like, I would have put this podcast thing down, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, just try to deal with half of the stuff. Losing my grandma, just losing my will. I almost lost my home, bro. I lost money, bro. I lost jewelry, bro. I had so much jewelry. I lost all type of stuff, bro, this past year and a half, bro. Like, I say all that to say, bro, like, but I didn't lose my mind, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, and I stayed, even with this, bro, I tried, like, bro, I ain't trying to cry or nothing, bro. I ain't gonna cry, bro. Like, but real deal, like, just to my fans and my supporters, bro, like, I had to stay strong just to try to keep this going, bro, because I really love it, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, to speak on what you said, bro, music, like, putting out a project, bro, I ain't put out a project in damn near 8 years, bro. Like, and I put one out this year, bro. That's why I speak on, like, bro, like, what you say with spirit, bro. Like, that shit facts. I want them to understand that, bro. Like, that is facts, bro. Like, when you locked in spiritually, bro, like, and somebody told me at the top of the year, they was like, bro, you gonna have a great ass year this year, bro. Like, creative wise, bro. And I'm like, you feel me? I just kind of blew it off. But like, to be able to put out a project, bro, and I ain't even did nothing musically. I just been doing singles, bro. Like, I ain't put out no project.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. I'm
glad, bro, like. But just expanding on what, bro, so I ain't trying to keep going because this ain't even about me, bro, like, at all. But just expanding on what you said, like, you do have to have a love for it, bro, because like I said, bro, like,
absolutely, man.
This would have broke the average nigga, bro.
It's a lot behind this, man.
I ain't trying to switch gears too much, but you did mention something that I wanted to touch on. When y'all describe, like, you know, seasons of, you know, a lack of, kind of like what you were talking about before you heard.
Oh, hold on before you go. My bad, because I gotta add context to that too. And I said this to say that me going through this storm too, bro. But shit been popping with my career though. Like, as far as like mute, like I said, the music, the podcast. I was able to go to the award show. Yeah. My career has been up though. You feel me? Yeah. But even when I was in that depression, bro, like, or even when I was like, at times when I got out of that depression and I felt good, you feel what I'm saying, with life, I wasn't doing that musically. Yeah, like, you feel what I'm saying? So like, I just had to put that into context.
Yeah, no, I was talking to my partner Dobby, and we're opposite. So like, when I'm down, I ain't got $1 in my pocket, you know, I'm just bummy, whatever. That's when I'm creatively at my, apex, top notch, right? He the opposite. Like if he eating good, you know what I'm saying, the money in the bag, that's what he want to write. That's what he want to rap. And so we like this, yin yang. But no, what I was saying is when y'all describe like these periods, these seasons where there's a lack of, whether or not it's motivation, whatever the case may be. In the jazz world, we call that a rut. You stuck in a rut, right? Right. So it's like my thing is when you're going through those storms, those times, whatever it may be. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it can be the smallest, the most minute thing that can just snap you out of it.
Yeah.
I'm talking. There's been times in my life where I was just mentally, psychologically, just broken, and just the smallest little thing gave me a glimmer of hope that made me be like, wait, hold on, let me break the pen out, or let me take the software, whatever the case may be, And that when you were talking about that song "Fly Right Now" and you talking about you hearing the beat, I really resonated with that moment because I've had moments like that where it's like it just snaps you out of
like
it.
That, man. And it wasn't like I hadn't been listening to anything or trying to get myself out of this.
Right.
Because don't nobody want to be. I know I can only speak for me. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be down and man, what am I doing? I'm just spinning in circles, bro. What's going on, bro? Like. Music, I love this music, but it ain't popping right now. Like I want to be. I was stuck. I couldn't write anything for years, bro. Like, and I get a bar here and there.
Right.
But I just couldn't. Like, and I was known for that. Like my pen, I love my pen. I love to write.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I reached a little stretch to where I just
couldn't get
stuck.
Years.
I've been in that.
Years.
Bro.
Years.
No, I've been in that phase
from
before
20,
too. I've been in that phase before too.
From 2018.
Where it might come every
now and then. Like I would drop. I had recorded some songs since 2018, but in 2018 I dropped a project. I dropped a project called "No Clones in Heaven."
But
that
you
was the first one.
You gotta think though, bro. You say you was single digit age when you started rapping.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like, bro, you've been doing it for so long, bro. It's kind of like, bro, look at it as like a rebirth. You feel me?
And that's exactly what it is. Yeah. Because I had got stagnant. I know what I'm doing, man, but it ain't really went where I wanted to go. It went somewhere, but nah.
Guess what, man? This shout out to my favorite artist, bro. Spiller. He said he gave me some cold ass game, bro.
He's talking about currency, by the way. Yeah. Bro, not everybody be knowing who you talking about when you say Spiller. That's for like the top 10% of fans.
My bad, bro. I call that nigga Spiller.
Yeah, bro.
Currency. That nigga, he done made me forget.
My bad.
He said, you gotta go through. He like, bro, he a life rhymer. He talk his real life.
Yes, sir.
He like, bro, you gotta go through life to have something to talk about.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
Especially if you really love music and you put your heart into it.
Yeah, that's real.
Like you got to go. Life got a life.
Yeah, life got a life.
That's a fact. That's
right.
And see,
the life said something like that too.
What's crazy is there's no way that you can measure that, right? So like there's no way.
Years, it's just
Like for example, let's say you put an album out yesterday.
Right.
Like there's no way that you can get it down to an exact science how much life needs to happen before you go and make music. No, you don't know. You just gotta figure that out, man.
That's a fact. But it's like, as far as like a consistent stretch where I was just boom, I was stuck. Bro. I was like, man. And then you get to that mode. I know I got into that mode. I'm trying to force it.
Mm-hmm. And you never want to do that.
You know what I'm saying? But it wouldn't work out.
Yeah.
And I was just stuck for the longest, man. And when homie sent me that, bro.
And then, there be so many factors, so many ways. See, me, I try to, especially like I said, as I got more spiritual, because the old me, man, I looked at things I just looked at it one way. My way, bro. And I wonder why I bumped heads with so many people, because I didn't have no open mind, bro. Mm-hmm. But as I done got more older, bro, bro, there's so many ways you can look at that, bro. Like, you can look at it as like, bro, like, maybe you needed a different inspiration. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You could have been maybe could have been going back to them same type of beats. You know what I mean? Like, not saying you was doing that. I'm not.
You're right. Though.
But you feel what I'm saying? Trying to open it up to you, like broaden your perspective a little bit. Be like, man, let me hit you in a different way. You say he just sent you that, like.
And you know what's crazy is like, I heard this for years, and you probably already knew this, man. But for me, being a rapper, you gotta find you a. This is my advice for.
There we go.
Anybody up and come.
Yes, sir.
It's my opinion. You gotta find you. If you don't produce your own, you need to lock in with somebody that can get your sound high.
Yeah.
And it's beat hopping, producer, and that wasn't for me, bro. And I did it for years. It wasn't but the last couple of years when you lock in on the sound, bro. When you lock in on your sound, you find like that's me right there.
Man, shut up, man.
Stay right there, like
man. That's gonna be a highlight right there.
You know what I'm saying? Stay right. When you lock in and you find out you. And you know you didn't find yourself?
Yes, sir.
Stay right there, bro.
So, hold on. We got to elaborate a little bit on once the music is made, right? Like, I feel like we're at a time in music now where you have so many options in regards to how you actually want to put the music out there, right? So, let's say you got your sound locked in, whether or not you produced it or you locked in with a producer who's got your sound out in, whatever the case may be.
Right.
It's like, do we just keep releasing singles until we get enough of a buzz to try to amass people to a project? Do we start with the project and try to drop the singles to promote the project? Like, do we let the producer try to there's so many different ways that
that's the thing. It's more than one way to skin a cat, bro.
Come on,
all these options on the table. You know what I'm saying? But if you locked in and you making music. Only thing I can say to you, what good is it not being released?
Right.
That's what I'm gonna tell you. It ain't doing doing you no good, or nobody else doing no good. If you got all these songs sitting over here stashed away, drop the music, bro.
Right.
Drop it.
Right. But see, I'm glad we talking about this because see, man.
I needed to hear that.
You need to be here, bro. Too, because
drop the music. Because
you asking some good questions too. Because bro, a lot of this shit I want to talk about. Because I like that stage when I was dropping singles. Yeah, it was because the inspiration really wasn't there. But at the same time, I was kind of advised to do that too. Like you need to build.
Yeah.
You just drop a single. You feel me? Because get you a buzz and then maybe drop another project. Because I had dropped project. Came from dropping like a 20-song project and it didn't do what I wanted to do, you know what I mean? So that kind of put me back in that, I'm like...
And it hurt. Like, it hurt when you put your all into something.
See, right. As I'm getting older and I'm like, bro, at the same time, you an independent artist, bro. Thanks. You own your catalog, like you own your music right now and shit. Bro, drop as much as you can, bro. Like build your catalog up, my nigga.
Stack it up.
You need to live in the studio or where you have a home studio, like what you say. If you a producer, if you rap and produce, I'm trying to get like this low key. If you rap and you produce, you winning, bro.
Yeah, no, see, I kind of envy y'all a little bit because I jumped off the porch in the SoundCloud era, so I don't ever remember a time where people were like relying on taking tangible art, CDs, whatever, and selling it and making money.
You never had to do that?
No. What I'm saying is, that was like when I jumped off the porch, SoundCloud was where everybody started.
Got you.
Right?
Okay.
So I missed that era is what I'm saying. But hold on. What I'm saying is there's a lot of game that I had to learn the hard way because SoundCloud was the end all be all to put music out whenever I started making music. Right. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And when I say SoundCloud, I really just mean like the streaming world.
The streaming era.
Right?
Yeah, okay.
So like, for example, the first time we were ever trying to get some CDs pressed up, right? At this point in time, people are looking at CDs as something that they can buy tangible to remember an event that happened.
Yeah,
it's more of a piece of merchandise to remember the show than it is a primary way of listening to that. Right, and so I missed out on that. You feel what I'm saying? Right. And there's a lot of game I didn't get from that era that I had to learn the hard way.
Yeah.
I'm thinking people are gonna buy these CDs to go listen to them. No, that's tough. They up somewhere put up. You did.
Now imagine having to adjust to the change.
That's kind of what I was getting at. Talk about it.
Let's talk about that.
Talk about it.
But see, look, bro. Okay, look, man. We got a little time, bro. So this might be the last thing we get to, bro. But this is a good subject. cause I came in, like when I came in, it was around that swag era, like what you said, that round like, let's see, okay, I was 11, but when I really dropped my first project was with a dude. It was with a dude named Isaac.
Give me a year. What year is this?
2014.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. No. My bad. I'm getting way too ahead of me. It's 2011. When I started high school. Yeah. I started high school. But yeah, I had dropped the ninth grade.
So you got like a solid 4 years.
Check this out. I'm that's 14 when I dropped the mixtape. And I had dropped a single like at 13, 14 that was Bud, like, you feel me? Like everybody, that's why niggas would greet me. Like I'm riding around your shit. I had a song like that. I don't know if it would greet me. So like, you feel me? So, but like I had got game. But check this out, bro. When I tell people I'm from the mud, nigga, I'm from the mud. Before we ever rapped, and I say we because I started out as a group. Like I'm rapping because, bro, like this is how I started rapping. Sum it up. My stepdad at the time, bro, he had another son that came down from Tennessee to live with him and everything like that or whatever. And shit, he was a producer, so he already got rappers and shit coming up from the house and shit like that. Keep in mind, I had already been rapping, like, you feel me? So, but I ain't tell nobody. So he get his son rapping. I'm like, shit, I want to rap. So like, boom, he let me rap. So he coaching us though. Like, he like, bro, before y'all even rap, he like, we gotta watch UGK docs, Young T. For real, like we gotta watch Sugar Hill and them, like way back to the.
Do your homework.
What? I know all that. Like, but I'm glad though, cause he really like I'm glad he wasn't a man. To be honest, he was a fuck nigga, bro. Like he was a dirty nigga. I ain't gonna lie. That's just what it was.
Right.
But he did do some things good though.
Yes. Sometimes the good Lord can use people.
Right. Some of the shit that he did, you feel me? I'm glad he did show me, because it showed me like even they was doing this like out the trunk pumping CDs.
Yes, sir.
Like I'm thinking like, okay, boom, like you feel what I'm saying? Soaking up all this game, bro. Like even down to like niggas taught me how to write a 16, how to do a hook. Like he taught me the whole game. That's why I say I started out the mud with it. Nigga, we putting futons over the mattress, sheets and cups. You feel me? Like everything, like trying to make a good sound. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
For sure.
I started out the mud with it. Like so, yeah, we doing that or whatever. Like, so okay, I'm like, boom. By the time I'm 14, I'm feeling comfortable to drop a CD. Like, but this is around 2011, if you remember, bro. Is around the time where like it ain't completely went to the streaming. You feel me? It's like where you can get the damn tapes at the gas station.
Yeah, you still got a couple years.
Man, when I tell you, bro, I dropped it like, it seemed like I dropped at the perfect time because I'm in high school, bro. Like, I'm in high school and I got my cover, my face right there on the cover. Like, so like, boom, like, I would go to school with a backpack full of CDs, bro.
Yeah,
like,
you can still.
So I done trapped them out at the school. Yeah. Everybody who gonna get one. You feel me? And I'm on the football team. Like, so boom.
Yeah.
Football team, we running out to my shit. You feel me? So okay,
bruh, that's fire.
And it was so my ninth grade. When I tell y'all, ninth grade was so fucking lit when I dropped that tape, bro. That my ninth grade year was fun as fuck after that, and I dropped it like towards the beginning of the year too. Like so, whole ninth grade year was lit, bro. Now when I tell you that, people used to come up to me. I had a song on there called "Ride Around Your City." Like even though we was a group, that was like the one single song that we had on there, cause bruh just remixed it. You feel me? So that's how they used to come up to me and greet me. Like, I'm riding around your shit, just to dap me up. Like, you feel me? I'm like, okay, bet. You feel me? Just pump little nigga with his head pumped up. So I done sold all the tapes I'm gonna sell at school. They even tripping now, cause they like, they see me making money, you know, they get to hating. They like, yeah, you can't bring them CDs back to school. By this time, like, everybody done gonna get one. I'm like, just catch me out of school. Yeah. You feel me? So like, boom, when I get out of school, fuck doing homework, throw that backpack, man, and I get my other one. It's loaded with the CD. I hit the block, because I stayed by this gas station. Over on the east side, I stayed by this gas station. So I'm like, I'm young, I'm 14. And keep in mind, bro, the nigga I did the CD with had ducked me. Ain't no shades on him or nothing, bro. We good. But he had left me out to dry. Like, he ain't hit the block with me to sell no CDs or nothing. Yeah. Like, he ain't even put no money up to make the CDs or nothing.
Ooh-wee.
So, like, man, check this out. So I'm like, you ain't getting no CDs anyway. Like, you ain't put the money, you ain't finna get none. You feel me? So, like, I'm selling it by myself. So I'm at the corner store. I'm out there. I'm selling it, bro. Like, just out there. But I'm loitering. I ain't even know what loitering was at the time, right. So like, man, nigga get the hate. Somebody hating. I don't know who it was to this day. Man, that nigga Carl, bro. Like, he come up to me, bro. He like, bro, you know, he like, bro, you can't be loitering. I'm like, I'm confused as hell. I'm scratching my head. Like, what the hell is loitering, bro? Like, he like, bro, you trespassing. Like, he like, bro, you feel me? Like, you can't be here. Do you have a business license? And I'm like, nah. Yeah. Like, you feel me? So I get hip like that. So boom, he like, if you don't have permission, he like, you either have a business license or you gotta have permission from the owner. I'm like, oh, so my eyebrows raise up, cause I'm think outside the box. So I'm already cool with the owners in a way, like. So I go in to holler at him. He like, you feel me? He like, okay, bet. All he really wanted was me for them to holler at him. Yeah. He could have been a nigga Carl, low key, like. Wow. But I don't think he did. But I'm just saying, like, I still don't know to this day. But anyway, bro, like, cause you feel me? In a way, like, you on his block, man. Right? You feel me? I ain't even mad if as I got older, you feel me? Like, it is what it is. But anyway, I go in there holler and I'm like, all he is like, just give me $1 off the CD. I'm already charging $5 for him. You feel me? So he's like, just give me $1 off the CD. Like, but it's other mixtapes in that bitch too. Like, this you remember like what a mixtape?
Yeah,
like
that
was crazy.
Man, when you get 2 Chainz, Gucci, all over, man, boy. So like,
no, that era is crazy.
It was wild.
Man, that era, bro.
But hold on, there's songs from that era that we will probably never hear again unless you have one of them CDs, because some of that stuff didn't hit streaming platforms.
Man, it was on that Piff. That Piff got there.
That era was insane.
Man, but I say I came up in that era, but check it out, bro. Like, look, so I'm hit out like at that before the nigga came, and I'm still selling on the low too. Like, I'm just ain't right at the gas station. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I said that to say, bro, like during that mixtape era, bro, nigga, I'm 14 and I got a bankroll on me, nigga, like. From trapping CDs, like, I'm like, bro, I'm like loving this shit, and then the shit just flip. Like, by the time I come make my
streaming hit you,
man. By the time I come make my second shit, bro, I flop basically.
Bro, it was put into place to low key. That's what it was put there for.
What's your take? Like, how do we get back to? Cause we ain't shit we can do about the stream. We can't make people go back to getting CDs.
No.
How can we get to where the artist is getting paid properly for, you feel what I'm saying? And I got my stuff on Even Biz, you know. I'm
encouraging stuff like that, encouraging one another to get out, build our own platforms.
We need it.
Like, it's nothing to invest in your own website.
True.
You know what I'm saying? As an artist, you get your own website so you can have your own merchandise and you can sell your own physical.
Talk about that. I feel like youngins need to hear this.
If they wanted to, the people that's rocking with you, however many it is, man, if you got something available for them to go get,
man, come on,
they gonna go get it, bro. Like, if you got a website, my official website, boom, you can go get my merch, or I got physical copies, we'll mail them right to you. They're gonna you gotta give them an opportunity to get that. Like, this new era, like, if all they know is streaming,
right,
and they don't know physical and tangible stuff like that, when it hit them, they're gonna treat it special. That's wisdom.
Bro.
They're gonna treat it special too, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna treat. I know it's easy access to stream and all this kind of stuff like that, but just having it available and encouraging artists to just build your own platform.
Question.
Bro.
So do you think we should put our music on streaming platforms, or should we?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's always available. Like you don't want to put yourself in a position where it's not there. If somebody might hear it, You know what I'm saying? If you own a platform, bro, if you put it on a platform, I know we're making peanuts off these streaming services.
Yeah.
Like, they paying peanuts. We know that.
Yeah.
You know, you got to get hundreds of millions to see any kind of money, man, for real.
Yeah.
But if it's not up there, the majority of people streaming music. Like,
yeah, you left out.
What if it run across the right playlist?
There you go.
And you're not in a position. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always want to put yourself in a position.
What you mean? Expand on that.
Well, hold on. First and foremost, let's. Well, when my man is saying peanuts, like, I'm always preaching this sermon of like, you would, like, if let's say you wanted to give this man $20, right? Mm-hmm. You wanted to buy let's say he got a album or something and whatever. If you wanted to just be like, you know what, I'm gonna just support bro digitally, I'm gonna just stream whatever on Spotify, YouTube, it would take thousands of streams to equal $20. Yeah. So I'm always saying, listen, I don't care if you never stream my music again. Give me $20 right now in real life. Buy this for $20. Buy whatever.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, I ain't gonna lie, low key kind of missed that era because like that's when I got down made like the buttload of my money.
But see,
bro.
this is the thing.
So,
I got a feeling.
So okay, I want to ask you this though before you went. Like, so like as an artist, you should your man, you need to be trying to make merch and. You feel what I'm saying? Have merch on deck, bro. It's like, yo, you feel what I'm saying? Building up.
You always gotta give yourself more ways to push what you're pushing, bro. Like, if you want somebody to go get this album or listen to what you're trying to say, your point of view, your side of the story through your music, man, what's wrong with having more ways to do that? What's wrong with having a physical copy of it or, you know what I'm saying? Like a digital card, like you know what I'm saying? I see these digital cards with these scan codes all over the place. Yeah. And all they is little card. They look like business cards.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You can see those, man. A guy put me on game here not too long ago. Man, you can press up those and people, eventually somebody gonna scan it and boom. That counts as towards your stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's all kind of ways. Like, you gotta make it available, bro. All I'm saying is don't handicap yourself.
Yo, shout out my big homie George. He was putting me on. You can sell a physical CD, put that code on there, and man, this is some real game. You can put that code on there and then have it to where it takes you to a website, right? You can take it to where that will scan and count as a digital sale as well,
like
right? So you just killed multiple birds
with one stone.
One little scan code.
You don't want to just handicap yourself and not put it on streaming services. Like, you don't want to just be there, even though, don't put all your end all be all into streaming is what I'm saying. Like, build your own platform, your own website for your music, the way they can go to your website, and if you got have your physical copies there, have your merch there, the stuff that you wanna they'll go support that, bro.
Where do you stand on that? Where you at on the whole? Should we put our music on streaming platforms and whatnot?
Oh, I mean, at the end of the day. Yeah, you probably should because, I mean, especially if that's how let's say you got majority of your listeners on Spotify. I mean, you don't want to not put it on there. You don't want to not have it up there. So, but I'm just trying to figure out, like, I don't know. It's just like, bro, but what you said, bro. If you're not hitting them big ass numbers, and let's be honest, bro, it's a machine behind them people.
Yes, sir. Ain't nobody eating off streams.
So that's a fact, bro. Like, nobody eating off that. No. We know how that game goes. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I'm just trying to look out. My biggest thing, I'm an artist, bro, and I'm gonna try to look out for the artists. You feel what I'm saying? And,
building your own platform and then ways to do it, like other ways.
I hear you though, because like, bro, like you got the thing like the 85 South show, they got their own app. You feel me?
Yeah. So
like, I hear you on doing different ways to, you feel me? But they still put that shit on YouTube, like. You feel me? Like,
see, it's everywhere. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And as an independent artist, when you buy you gotta learn how to finagle your way into every little nook and cranny that they got. Yeah. You gotta be there.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of the digital era.
But see, we talking and I know we gotta wrap it up soon. But we really talking about some shit within something. Because like, listen, we doing all that. That take money, bro.
That's a fact.
You feel me?
It's a fact.
So you gotta have your bread right just to do all that. You feel what I'm saying? And what we were saying earlier, like resources.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, just giving game to them people. I don't think you finna just wake up and be like, oh, I'm finna do. You gotta have you feel me? Just like how you say finesse, you gotta finesse what your budget, whatever your budget is.
Well, no, that goes back to what I was saying about the whole illusion of the artist popping off. Like if you put out one song, viral video, blah blah blah, you sign a 360 deal, yeah. Now all of a sudden it might look and seem as if that you have had the monetary support, the actual physical support to do all this. But once that label want their bread and you ain't got it, what are we talking about?
What's your take on that? Should somebody? I seen a lot of people have different views on it. Should an artist stay independent or should they?
I'm probably not the one to ask. And here's why I say that. When we were some youngins, bro. No shade to these people. There was a radio show in Birmingham that was friends with our drummer's pop. They needed music for their radio show. Okay, we didn't know anything about like ISRC codes and copyright and none of that stuff. Every time we got in the studio, right, and made their little intro music or whatever, we were supposed to be getting paid for that every single time, right? Yep. But because we didn't know no better, so. That's a very small example of us not knowing nothing about anything and being taken advantage of. Imagine if we had the opportunity to sign some paperwork. Do you have any idea how terrible that could have gone?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know no lawyers. We don't know none. We're just a bunch of bumpkins from the sticks. So what I'm saying is, bruh, when it comes to masters and copyright, bruh, that is your livelihood, not just right now, but for the future. When it comes to signing a deal, like the only way that I feel like you as an independent artist should ever sign a record deal, and this is my opinion, is if you can A, guarantee to keep your masters, or B, guarantee to keep your copyright. Right? So me, like, let's say for example, somebody was like, hey, Cash, I'll offer you $1 million right now for blah, blah, blah. I'd be like, no, offer me half and you have the masters, or offer me half and keep the copyright. Otherwise, no deal. That's just where I'm at with it, because like if you're signing over your masters and you're publishing, like you at that point,
you dead in the water out the gate.
Don't get me started on the whole Prince. See, I'm a big Prince fan, right? Yeah. And so like that was a big part of his warfare against the industry. Was it was basically you signing people into slavery, because it's like you now own their what's the word they call it?
What is it? What they say, the likeliness.
The likeliness. Yes. So basically what that is any art you put out into the universe, they own. Yes. So it's like, bro, no, I'm not finna do that. I'd rather slang tapes and t-shirts out my trunk.
It's different deals within that though. And I ain't telling nobody to sign or not to sign. I'm just saying like it's you have, like you said, you have your 360 deals, and a lot of people don't even know what a 360 really is. What 360 is, all it means is whatever income that you bring in, the label is going to get some of that. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like Lil Uzi Vert is on that 360 deal.
Yeah.
So it don't matter if he go do a show.
That means your merch, everything. Yeah, your show money, everything they get a cut of that. Like, then you have your deals where, like, you might sign a... I think this is a deal that I would do, like 2 Chainz had did. You might sign it's like a basketball contract.
You talking about a distribution deal?
Yeah. It's like a 1+1. Like he signed that one. You give him like you said, an album to distribute, and depending on how it do, you might come back and do another one.
Yeah, but he keeping his masters with that, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But I mean, at the same time,
and then you're not locked into nothing long term. But then you have contracts like Young Boy. You might sign you get $100 million, but that's like a basket. I'm telling you, this shit like a basketball contract. That means you're 10 albums.
Yeah, you gotta give me 10 albums.
That means don't mean that just because you got the album ready. Right. That shit gonna go out. You feel
gotta be approved.
Yeah, like, I can block this shit right here at number 5.
But hold on. You making me want to take back what I was saying. I put it to you like this.
Yeah, I ain't saying you was wrong.
No. I just want to clarify. I guess I'm more so anti the idea or the concept of like you doing what you do, making your music, you in the projects, you in the trailer park, wherever you at, and then some white man is gonna pull up in a Bentley with a contract, you're gonna sign it, and then everybody you love, y'all rich now. I'm anti that concept.
Got you.
That idea that somebody has to come save you.
Right.
A white man in a Bentley gotta come save you with a contract.
Now the labels, bro, like, and they'll tell you that the label's not even finna get you if you ain't got no type of buzz.
No,
you already gotta be.
And then what Larry June said, it's like if you already got that buzz, you doing something right. Yeah, so you just gotta like, you feel what I'm saying? That's why Dolph went sign, bro. Yeah. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Dolph was already like, nigga, you want me to sign? He like, why would I sign if I'm worth 10 million? You trying to sign me for 20 million? Nigga, I can get 10 million.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you give me some time, like, I can get it. You feel me? Like, and I see what he's saying. Like, you feel me? Because that 10 million plus is gonna come with some. You feel what I'm saying? Obligations that, like, you feel what I'm saying?
That's
and then he's staying free. Like, you feel what I'm saying? He making that. He like, man, he literally said, I probably can get that shit, making that shit on the road.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
So it's like, why sign for that?
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying we got to stop working towards this goal to be. And I'm gonna say this.
It all depends on like where you at.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
I don't want this to rub nobody the wrong way, but like I sincerely, wholeheartedly mean this, and I will stand on it. But like we got to stop this mentality of like we're gonna work so hard with this music just so somebody else can own us. We gotta stop that. That's all I'm saying.
We gotta stop.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because man, once you if you can find a little pocket of people that's gonna love you and support you and buy your merch no matter what.
Also, then if we gonna say that, we also got to say within that same breath, we got to have more things like this, bro. More, and this is what I want to get into more too, bro, and learn as well. We got to have more classes that's teaching artists these things, bro. Yeah. Like, cause these artists don't know, knowing that a lot of people sign that shit because that's the most money they ever been offered. You feel what I'm saying? It's hard to turn that down when you're a young nigga from the hood. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like you don't know what all that shit saying because you're not coached up on all that. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't know exactly what a 360 deal was until I was in my 20s, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And I was studying these different type. I didn't know that it was multiple type of contracts. Like I just broke down. I had to really study all this stuff. You feel what I'm saying? But nobody sat up there and just talk. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I had to go and peep that. Sometimes I got fucked over. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Like to learn these type of things. And I don't want it to be a thing to where artists got to get messed over.
That's all I'm saying.
You feel what I'm saying? We need in that same breath. Yeah, you're right. We do need to encourage artists to, be independent, but we also got to coach and teach and because I didn't have that shit. Even though I had people, show me the ropes and stuff, but it was to an extent though. Like, you know what I mean? And not everybody was fortunate just to have anything. You know what I mean? Like, so like if we can give back to the artists and give them game, bro, I think that'll be cool.
Absolutely. But C.Strong Bloodline, man. Right, it's an honor, man.
It's great, man. Getting you to do this, man. Okay, man. Last question, bro. Man, closing remarks. If you got one song, bro, just one song you want to encourage the people to listen to, what would be that song, bro? Shout it out and shout your Instagram, website out and everything like that, man.
Man, one song, man. Ooh,
or album, project,
That's a crazy question to ask an OG, man.
Man, one song.
We done already said too.
To get to know me, man, one song, the one that hit me personally, most people say they don't got no favorite. But the one that hit me the most is a song called Monster, 824. That's the name of the song.
Monster 824?
Yeah, it's on my last full album, No Clones 2, Deluxe.
Yes, sir.
That's my deepest dive. I got personal. That's me holding up the mirror, bro.
Yes, sir.
So,
Monster.
Yeah, that's my deepest
dive. That's crazy.
I got personal on that. Like, I
Monster 8 what?
824.
824.
Cause I literally wrote it on my couch. Did this right here when I got done.
I love stuff like that.
824.
I love that. Yeah.
And then when I put 824 together, I swear on everything that's happened. I said, what time is 824? I said, oh, Kobe.
Well, I'm saying that's Kobe number.
I said, hold on, Kobe. So I just named the song that because it was already called Monster.
That's fire.
And then when I said, man, I'm done. TV going on. I said, what time is it?
That's fire, man.
824. So I just named that Monster 824. So yeah, that's the one song I would want.
Well, there it is. Y'all go check that out, man. Monsters. And the rest of the song, rest of the catalog.
Yeah, man. On all streaming platforms, C.Strong Bloodline, man. Wherever you go get your music, just type in C.Strong Bloodline. Official website, IamCStrong.com. C.Strong Timeless on all your social medias, man. So tapping in with me, man.
Hey, there it is right there. And I'm glad I got my boy.
Oh, hold on. Can I say something else too?
Yes, sir.
I told my partners I was coming down here. My ULOV family, man. We got an album on the way. We got a Dem Boyz album on the way. Got videos shot, all kind of visuals. So I don't know the exact date, but before this year's out,
we're looking forward to it.
It's gonna be a hip hop classic drop.
Yes, sir. We looking forward to it.
Like I told you before, everybody that's in this group with me is two other rappers. They rap better than me, but like,
man,
I'll tell you the truth, cuz. Like, I tell you the truth, they out rapping me, bro. I'll go to war with these boys any day of the week. So shout out to Passage and shout out Eclipse and the boss man CT up there in VA, man.
For sure.
Shout out to ULOV Entertainment and them boys, man. Love y'all, man.
For sure.
Let's go, man.
There it is. Yes. Like I said, Brad, you know it ain't official until you sign that poster. And I'm glad I got my boy Cash, cause shit, I'm gonna go ahead and have him sign.
Yeah,
oh no, this ain't about me. I'm extra, bro. I'm just an accessory right now.
But you signed it, bro.
Alright, for sure.
We gotta definitely get you signing it, bro. So, but hold on, before you do that, bro. Here we go. Alright, go ahead, my boy.
Yes, sir. Sign same time to me. Want to be dog.
I'm gonna do my old signature I used to do back in school. I used to sign my name like that. Boy, them teachers used to be so mad at me.
I gotta leave this one normal.
You just gonna put Cash?
Yeah. What you wanted me to sign Granvielle?
Cash Money.
That no.
I won't even call you that.
That's my artist name. My artist name is Granvielle. You know what I'm saying?
Cash Money.
Bro, my whole family call me Cash. My mama, grandmama, everybody call me Cash.
Hey.
That's everybody been calling me.
Well, there it is, man. C.Strong.
Yes, sir.
My boy Cash.
For sure.
Straight up. Man, it was a straight up honor, bro.
Hold on. Gotta close it out.
You need me on the headphones?
Yeah, just for the closing out. I'm just finna wrap it up right here. You feel me? You ain't gotta have them on. You take them off if you want to. But yeah, man, this been a great episode. Definitely a classic. It's definitely a classic for sure, man. It been so much game dropped in there.
Absolutely, so much wisdom, man.
Man, I'm glad that we was able to make this happen, bro. This was divine, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you new here, please do me that favor, bro, and hit that subscribe button. Please hit that subscribe button. If you like it, bro. Share it, leave a comment. But y'all gotta, please, I can't stress enough. Hit that subscribe button, because it keep us in the algorithms. You feel what I'm saying? We don't do no negative content here. I'm gonna say it again, not for real. So they try to bury us. Nah, real talk. Like, you know, if it ain't sex or nothing.
Yeah, that's so real,
try to
bro.
bury you. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, that's a fact.
So, like, man, I ain't got no machine pushing me. So, like, yeah, bro. But y'all can help us by just hitting that subscribe. You feel me? Leave a comment. I don't give a fuck. Get some emojis. Y'all real, bro. Like,
yes, sir.
Yeah, just help us out, man. Comment who you want. Like, who you want to pull up. Like I said, man, I got big goals this season, man. I'm trying to get a politician. You feel me?
For sure.
Yeah. I'm trying to get the. If I can get the city mayor, that'll be cool. Like, But yeah, we're gonna speak it into existence. You know, anytime I say something on here, it's bound to happen.
Yes, sir.
This be the platform to say it on. But again, thank you, Mr. C.Strong Bloodline, for coming up. Y'all go follow him. Check us out. Follow us on Instagram at Official Mass Podcast. You can follow me at Tonio_the_Great. And we'll have their social medias, all of our social medias posted off here. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Check that back too. We out.